Shelburne's Shakespeare House sits on a corner of 4 Georgian-era wooden buildings, unique in North America. For many years, there was a small barn in the property's backyard. Now, this 2-story wooden cabin sits in its place.
It's sacrilege, basically.
The cabin overlooks Willa McGee's backyard and sits inches from the property line on a stone wall. McGee and other residents complained to the town when the cabin was built this summer. Their main issues were the height and style of the building.
The carpenter said, oh no, it's going to be a tiny house. It's going to be an Airbnb. But it's going to be really cute.
Right.
Okay, so we're thinking, okay. But none of us had seen any plans or heard, nobody had been talked to at all.
According to the town's land use bylaw, accessory buildings in Shelburne can't be over 15 feet high, and this seemed to be much higher. Property owner Sandra Bell says she originally got town approval for 17 feet high and eventually 21 feet.
I did everything possible I knew to ensure I was in compliance, and I was assured I am in compliance.
Going this high did require a variance, and town staff have to allow nearby property owners to appeal it. But that didn't happen until this October, months after neighbors say the cabin was built.
And then we got a letter saying, do you have any trouble with this variance? Well, what do you mean? It's done. What?
There were also complaints the building doesn't match the main home's style and form, breaking rules in the historic waterfront zone. Leggett says he's confused because he was denied years ago when he wanted to raise his own shed.
And I was told, no, you can't do that. It doesn't fit in with the community, with the neighborhood. It doesn't fit the bylaws. But then all of a sudden, it seemed like bylaws had been thrown out the window or something.
Town council dismissed the appeals last month after receiving legal advice. Chris Sharp of the Shelburne Historical Society also complained to the province, since Shakespeare House is a Nova Scotia heritage property. But a department spokesperson told CBC the main log house is the important part, and Bell didn't need their permission to take down the shed. Sharp says this has all left a dangerous precedent.
What we have now is a situation that it would appear to be the Wild West, that anybody can do whatever they like with the Georgian houses, and the town will come along and clean up afterwards with a retrospective zoning variance.
Shelburne has revived its Heritage Advisory Committee, who weigh in on changes to properties like this. But Sharp has little faith it will prevent future issues. Haley Ryan, CBC News, Shelburne.